Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys for tuning in today, man. Today we're going to be checking out another song from the Fifth Dimension Stoned Soul Picnic. This one's going to be a donation request, so thank you so much for the donation request. Before we hop into this will be my first video recording again with my computer back now. If y'all guys saw that my computer was gone, I have it back now. Took a few days setting up. I've got a different mic. Probably doesn't sound as good as my old mic, but I'm going to hopefully try to figure that out. I'm not great with audio, so it's been a headache. It's been a headache a couple of days trying to get this all going again, but we're back. Let me know how it sounds to you guys. If it's fine, I'm looking to fine tune it, but, you know, just so y'all guys know, if there's anything off about these videos that I record afterwards, I'm going to try to get it corrected, but I'd love to hear back from you guys on everything, from the video quality to the sound quality of the music to the sound quality of the audio on my microphone. All right, thank y'all so much, but let's go ahead and get into this one. So appreciate y'all being patient. Let's go ahead and dive back in. So this is the Fifth Dimension Stoned Soul Picnic. All right, let's go ahead and read off the donation request. It says, "Hi Sean, I would love for you to react to Stoned Soul Picnic by the Fifth Dimension. It is my favorite song of theirs. It is a favorite summer song of mine. It is currently 94 degrees in New York City. I hope you like it," with a link to this video right here. So thank you for that. So for the heat, I get it. Right here in Texas, it is hot. All right, sometimes inside my truck, it gets to like 120 degrees, which I don't know how it doesn't melt my little plastic review mirror ornament, but it's been fine. But it gets really hot. Although when I step outside from a cold house into that Texas heat, sometimes it feels like I'm thawing off, so I can deal with it a little bit. But I wouldn't want to be walking outside in this heat very far for very long. That would be miserable. So yeah, I get it when people don't like the extra heat. I don't like the too hot or too cold. Nice, like, beach weather would be good for me. All right, coastal weather. But let's go ahead and dive into this. This is about the second one I think I've done from the Fifth Dimension. All right, the first one being off of, I think you guys said it was from the movie Hair, and that song was so dope, so good. So if y'all haven't checked that out, feel free to dive back. But let's move forward with the Fifth Dimension Stoned Soul Picnic. Thank you for the donation request. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description on this video if you guys are enjoying the content as well. Consider becoming a member by hitting that join button down below. Great way to support me if you guys enjoying the content. All right, let's go ahead and move forward with this. Check it out. Oh, I like the keys. Harmonies, man, great.
Come on and serve it down. A stone soul picnic. Serve it down. A stone soul picnic. Rain and sun come in again. And from the sky come the Lord and the lightning. And from the sky come the Lord and the lightning.
Great little transition.
There'll be trains of music. There'll be trains of trust, trains of a golden dust.
Oh my God. Words in the streets. again. Oh gosh, man. That song is packed with goodness. That song is packed with goodness, man. It makes me feel some type of way, though. It makes me feel like if you're listening to this in the time it came out, you know, I'm assuming somewhere in the 60s, right? With the vibe, the feel, the look of the album, the look of their outfits, things like that. I get the 60s again. You're thinking about the time, man. I just feel like it had to be different times. I look at the times that we're in now, and I look at what I think those must have felt like, and to me, those times hopefully felt like what I think they did. Which maybe you were hopeful. Maybe you were hopeful for the future. Maybe you felt like, man, we're on to something. The future's gonna look bright. There's gonna be unity. There's gonna be love. There's gonna be peace. There's gonna be joy. People are gonna come together. Today, it could be farthest thing from the truth. Farthest thing from the truth. It's chaotic. Where there's division, there's hate, there's divisiveness. It's just, oh my gosh, I don't know how we are where we are, but hate won. And I've been saying that. If you guys been a part of the channel for like the two years, you know, that I've been here, I've talked about how it's cool to hate. It's cool to hate. That's just the thing to be right now. And it is triumphant. It is winning, and hate is in abundance. It sucks. It sucks, man. I wish there was a, you know, get along, man. Get along. If it doesn't, it seems like people get so caught up in hating something that literally doesn't affect their life at all, right? But that's just where we are. I want to stay on track though. This feels like good. This is good, and that's why this music's important. This channel is important for me as well, in a way that it can make me feel good while I'm listening to this. And that is so important, I feel like, right now for everybody, is to find a place where you can still feel good. This bubble, this home of mine, this family of mine is my feel good. Listening to this music is just an addition to that feel good. So I appreciate it, and I welcome it with open arms. So thank you for this donation request. I think it's a great song. The harmonies are fantastic. The idea of having this picnic where everybody's invited and everyone's coming on down and having a great time. And I just imagine this atmosphere where great music's playing, you know, maybe this soulful music right here, and everybody's just sharing a drink and sharing their basket right at the picnic. And it just sounds like such a golden good time. I like the idea of it. So, but then you get the strings in there, you get the horns, you get the keys at the start. I told you it was like had this little side groove off in your left ear. Everything about it was just kind of soaring, but yet mellow and just chill vibe the whole time. So it's a great song, and I can see why it was your favorite summer song, and your favorite Fifth Dimension song. I totally understand it. I think this song has got it. It's got it. All right, so thank you for the donation request. Let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about this one. All right, guys, right here we got the Fifth Dimension Stone Soul Picnic. This song was released in 1968. Psychedelic soul is what it's saying. I like those terms together. Psychedelic soul, you know? So very cool. Songwriter is Laura Nero on this. It says that she wrote it. It was the best known version of the song, which was recorded by Fifth Dimension. And the first single was released from their album of the same title. So the best known version, I mean, that makes it sound like maybe it wasn't the original, but let's go ahead and keep looking. It says that the record became platinum. How does a record become platinum, by the way? Maybe you guys got information on that. That's something I should look up. I know that they can go like gold, platinum, double platinum, diamond, quantanium, I don't know. But they go all types of things, right? So I'm wondering, like, does the record to go platinum, does it just need one song to go crazy on the record, or is it like multiple songs need to go crazy for that to become platinum? I think it's probably based off sales, right? The amount of times the record has sold or something, and maybe nowadays how many times it's played through streaming devices or something. I'm not sure how they count it anymore, if that's what it contains. So the song was composed and recorded by Nero for her album Eli and the 13th Confession, released in March 1968. According to Marilyn McCoo, it was produced by producer Bones Howie, who suggested it would be a good song for Fifth Dimension. Okay, so she wrote it potentially for her own like solo thing, And then the producer was like, hey, let's do that as well, or with the Fifth Dimension. And it's saying that this was the more known version of it. All right, so the word Surrey, used frequently in the lyrics, Surrey down to the Stone Soul Picnic. I was wondering about Surrey. At first, I thought she was saying hurry, but then no, I caught on that it was Surrey. So it says that the meaning is unclear. So it sounds like she just kind of made it up. It says that there are other ways that it could mean. To me, it just meant like, hurry on down, come on down. But Surrey also like maybe like feeling good as you're coming down, like doing a little, dance, getting ready, just like, I don't know, come on down, but bring your best, right? Be your best and groove on down here. Surrey on down here. That's the way I kind of took it. Hurry up, but be groovy and groove on down here. So that's the way I took it. I don't know if that's what it is, but it sounds like it could be kind of up to your own interpretation. All right. It looks like there's a lot of people on this record right here. So you've got all of these personnel right here who are part of the Fifth Dimension, and then you've got additional personnel on the track: electric guitar, bass, drums, percussion, piano, organ, string section, and horn section, guys. So there was a lot going on this one, all right? So you could feel it when you're listening to it. There's a lot going on, and it's so pleasant every step of the way. I really like the little up-tempo transitions, too, that brought you right back into the same, like, verse and choruses. Fantastic. No complaints about the song. I thought it was just such a good feel good, and I could totally imagine it being played at a picnic today. All right, I'd rather hear this than a lot of the music that I know I would hear at a picnic. I got to tell you that. All right, so thank y'all for being here. So appreciate the donation request. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.